Everybody, we are back again with another Looking at Toys video. So we're just on our way to an auction where we're hoping to pick up some nice Star Wars figures. It is going to be a bit of a drive away, so eyes, if they're looking tired, it's because we've had to get up early to go where we're going. So stay tuned and we will show you what we've got. We're hoping to get some quite exciting pieces. This is the start of our journey. It's going to take us about 3 hours to get there. Still progressing with our journey on our way to this auction, and that's how we've just paid for petrol. Still not getting an electric vehicle. 4.4 V8 twin turbo, perfect. So we've come all the way up north and treating ourselves to a Domino's. We've got all of our lots, so let's get a quick bite to eat because I'm absolutely starving, and we'll have a look and see what we've got. This is the main event, as it were. So we've got the droid factory here. I bought this actually really just to get some spares. Well, there's actually just one spare that I needed from it to complete my other set, which is actually comes in a complete mint box. But I think when we bought that, just through the handling of it, one piece was lost. And if I can get that back in, obviously the value is back in our set, and that one we'll probably just get rid of, or what we might do is actually just split it for parts, because sometimes with these sets, obviously the individual pieces are actually worth a lot more than the sum of everything in the box. So a lot of what we've got here are actually graded figures, so we will do obviously an in-depth look at them, but if we just look at some of the sort of more notable pieces, so a lot of what we've got are actually variant pieces. Check out this little beauty here, very rare, graded as well. And then of course, as you know, we like to collect these. They don't come up often, and it is of course a vinyl Cape Jawa. I now have 3 of these, and there are actually probably only 10 or so known to be in existence, so we're not doing too bad in collecting those. The off gold one of these is quite collectible. Notable in there. So from the first 12 we've managed to get a cloth Jawa. So now we've got the full set of 12 of these. Another Jawa floating around there with his gun as well. 2.5, 3 grand maybe to set. And then check this one out. The last one of these actually sold for £9,000. We got it for quite a bit less than that, and it's an unpunched card. And it's a transitional Leia. So we have actually managed to complete our first 12 Palitoy Star Wars figures, and this one we didn't get when we were in Ireland, just because they wanted something like £5,000 for it, and obviously we've managed to pick one up here for a lot less. Couple more loose ones there, another Jawa there, and this Skywalker as well. So we'll go through these all properly. I think obviously the highlight pieces for us are that one, nice card, and of course this one here, which is probably the most desirable, and the one that of course everybody always wants. You're not getting it because I've got 3 of them, and again it's unpunched. That's what we're talking about, with a little bit of wear on the side, and apparently there is a little bit of discoloration on this cape. I can't see it really. Oh yeah, there it is at the bottom, which apparently is because it is actually graded and in this plastic case. But no, I'm really pleased with what we've got. So we will be heading back to Manchester now. As you can see, we are quite far up north. If you can guess the town. So we're heading back to what is relatively sunny and warm Manchester, and we'll do a closer look at everything and just go through in a bit more detail what we have. So here we have all of our lots. They're all boxed up. It doesn't look like much. Obviously, we've gone for quality over quantity. Let's take a closer look at what we've got. But we'll, when we come back to Manchester, take a closer look at everything. We did manage to get a full set of these 40th anniversary Star Wars figures. They're a bit cloudy on the box, I don't know if that comes across there. There was one piece here, I think it's at the bottom, but that one is probably worth more than everything else put together in the lot, which was an exclusive. I suppose obviously knowledge has some power, but you do need to know which one to go for. And the rest basically are just for show really. So this is the one here, and as you can see it's a GameStop only exclusive. So this one was really hard to get hold of. We ended up having to buy it on the secondary market, and we paid a lot more for just this one compared to the cost of the whole box there. So I think just the sale of that one alone will probably more than cover the cost of the box and everything that's in there. So we do have with it this one here, which obviously was the first 12, which came with the Darth Vader. But as I say, 40th anniversary, not a bad box on that one. So we've got all of our figures laid out here. These are obviously the main ones that we purchased, or the ones that are worth mentioning anyway. We did obviously get a droid factory, just mainly for parts, and of course we did get the 40th anniversary set of first 12, first 13 figures, which of course included the exclusive GameStop figure, but we're not going to sort of have a look at those. This is obviously the vintage figures, which obviously everybody is going to be more interested in. So if you did wonder what £25,000 spent on toys looks like, this is it. I wonder if the person that originally bought these ever thought that that was going to be the case, and this was obviously only a small selection of what actually went through. So we'll take a closer look at these. So we've got a vinyl cape Jawa there. That is a variant one, which obviously does make it a bit more valuable, but it is a loose one, not graded or anything. I think my opinion of grading loose figures has changed now that I've got these ones in to our collection, or for stock for looking at toys. Yeah, I think it is worth getting them graded, or at least professionally mounted when they are loose. There probably is some value to that. I think I've changed my opinion on that, as I say. So yeah, let's have a look at these then. So we've got a Stormtrooper here, and what's special about this one here is, of course, it's the packaging. So we are going a bit more niche here with these figures, in that it's the same figure, perhaps a slight variant, but the main thing is obviously it's a card that's been produced for a different market. So that does make them quite rare, maybe a bit more expensive than, say, the Kenner equivalent, maybe on par with the Palitoy versions, which obviously were UK exclusives, whereas these Takaras would have been Japan exclusive, and obviously the variation is just really in the card itself there, and as you can see there, it's in Japanese. So we do also have this C3PO, again on a Takara card. I'll try and film it without the reflection, or too much reflection. And then this one here is a Palitoy Empire Strikes Back Leia Organa Bespin gown, unpunched, and obviously the card itself does look to be in pretty mint condition, as you can see there. They did actually have two of these that sold at the auction. This was the second one that went through towards the end of the auction, and it's in way better condition than the first one. The first one actually had a tear at the top, and it was also punched, and that one actually did sell for more than this one. But looking at the historical prices, one of these did sell 22, I think it was, maybe early part 23. I can't remember that, but yeah, anyway, it did sell previously, and that actually sold for £9,000, so we didn't pay anywhere near that. This is of course the one that always gets the attention, and it is of course the Jawa figure, which is the vinyl cape variant. This is our third one that we've got, of which apparently there are only 10 known examples to be in existence, so we've more or less got a third of them. If you do have one you're looking to sell, you know who's buying them all. And as you can see there, the gown on that one is different. The other one did have a cloth version. And this one, I think we got it quite cheap actually. I mean, obviously people are commenting, oh, he's paid that much for this and it's got this and this wrong with it. Well, you might find another one of those for sale. You'll find another one of those for sale, but there's only 10 of these, so you have to just buy as it is. So, as you can see, slightly discoloured there. And the only real damage on the card is there. And say there's only 10 of those, well, what are you going to do? And then we've got this figure here, which is again a first 12 Obi-Wan figure. And it's got the white beard, proper gown and everything. Really nice bubble on that one. Card's in good condition. Obviously it is punched. We were about to buy one of those in Ireland, and they wanted something like €5,000 for it, and obviously didn't go through in the sale in the end. And obviously we didn't buy it, but wow, we got that for a lot less. Another rarer one. Luke Skywalker. On a Kenner card. Those are more common than obviously the Palitoys. And then this one here again, one of the first 12 Jawa, but with the cloth version. So that one there was the other one that we needed to complete our set of the first 12 carded, not removed from the bubble figures. So we do actually have all 12 now, and we will do maybe a separate video where we do take a close look at the first 12 figures. And as I mentioned, my opinion has changed. I don't necessarily agree with getting them graded, but certainly putting them into a plastic container like that is a lot nicer than something like that, which is just completely loose. So these are the ones from Mexico. So again, they are more niche. And then we've got this C-3PO, which again does have removable limbs, which again is a rare version. TIE Fighter pilot there. And then a Jawa figure there with the removable cloth hat. And then we've got this one here, which again is a Mexican one. And as you can see, the variation on that is obviously it's got the grey beard. And the blue saber, I think, is different. This one has a yellow one. Camera guy, was that right? I'm saying camera guy, but I'm doing the filming myself, but everybody knows what I mean. Camera guy's being promoted. Don't know what to though. Assistant camera operator today. And then we've got this one here, the Boba Fett, with a fiery rocket, which again does make it a rare version. Again, when we did our research before we purchased this, the last one of these to sell was for about 4 times more than what we bought it for. So we're very happy with that purchase. And then we've got this one here, which is a large head version, and this is graded again. This is PBP, as you can see there, which is Italian. It is Italian, isn't it, camera guy? Camera guy. Yeah, Italian. So here we have it. These are the main purchases that we had from the auction. And as you can see, really nice figures that we managed to get in there. Really happy with what we found there, what we were able to purchase. So I'll try and look into it. It does, of course, feature rare and collectible toys, so do be sure to hit us a like, drop your comments down below. Would you have bought any of these? Which is your favourite? And we will catch you on the next video.